Let's talk about this film. Also in theaters today, The Boys in the Boat. Alan, tell us about The Boys in the Boat.
Okay, so I know of this story because my in-laws are from Washington. But it's a story of the University of Washington crew team. Is that right? The rowing team. And this is back like just before World War II. And there's basically the university has two row teams, the varsity and the junior varsity. A lot of the rowers came up into varsity, left a vacuum. Varsity is doing great, but junior varsity is doing horribly. And so there's a call out just to general men to join the team. And one gentleman in particular, I believe it's Joe. Yeah, Joe Rance. He just needs money. He can't pay for his tuition. Needs a job. Can't get a job, and it looks like rowing is the only thing he can do to pay for his tuition at the university. And lo and behold, as the team is put together and as the training goes on, there's something about this junior varsity team that is special in the sense of they're in tune with one another. They are a true team in every sense, and they become a superior crew team, a rowing team. And so much so that the big conflict of this movie is the fact that the coach, played by Joel Edgerton, Al, he decides that he's going to send the junior varsity team to nationals and potentially go to the Olympics over the varsity team. And I will say this, as a movie as a whole, it's a very good sports movie. I don't know that I would say it's a great sports movie or that it stands above the rest, but it has every element you want in a sports movie: the human drama, the athletic drama, and a story of historical significance. And so I think you're gonna have a good time with this. And I don't think it will set like other great sports movies will. But yeah, that's my feeling about this.
The Boys in the Boat is, of course, based on a true story. This team, the junior varsity team, ended up going to the Olympics. And it's
you gave it away. It's
well, no, they end up but it's a true story.
Yeah, it's a true story.
I'm not going to say how it ends.
They win.
Hey, let me just
okay, go.
There's a reason I'm telling you this history. So they end up going to the Olympics after against tremendous odds. They end up in the Olympics as the team representing the United States. And it's the Olympics of, I want to say, is it 1936?
Yeah, I believe so. It's the Berlin Olympics.
And it's in Germany, and Hitler is there. And they make a big deal about, like, when they go to Germany, like there are like Nazi flags like everywhere when they get to Germany. And the film it feels like a family movie in terms of the approach of the film. And I'll say that it is based on actual events. So the movie is not particularly diverse, except there's one scene which I thought was really pandering, where they meet Jesse Owens. So this is something that they always do at every Olympics. Mm-hmm. All the athletes go out carrying the flag of their country, and they walk, in kind of a parade, right? And so the boys that are on that team are there along with all the other Olympians, and an actor. They got an actor to play Jesse Owens, who looks over, and it's like, yeah, the line is something as simple as, yeah, we're glad you're here. You're going to show those Germans. And it's like, this will be a great thing to show those Germans. And Jesse Owens, it's such a pandering, noted checkbox of a line. It really kind of stood out to me. It was so, like he says, not so much. Wait,
theoretically, it's plausible that they would have met Jesse Owens.
The line that Jesse Owens, portrayed in the movie, says, "It's not so much for the people here as it is for the folks back home." Like, he wants to show them that a black athlete can perform in the Olympics. But
I think you're just calling out the fact that issue is never mentioned prior to the.
It's one scene. It's never brought up again in the movie. But it's like, well, we got diversity in this film. It checks the diversity box because they threw in a super lectury speech in the middle of the movie. It's not even a speech, though. It's literally
It's
like
not a speech. I mean,
it's not a speech. It's a couple lines, but it's like, ugh. Like,
it's
I
not,
guess
it's
you have
not
to
going to
do
ruin.
that.
It doesn't ruin the movie.
It doesn't ruin. No, it does not ruin the movie.
Yeah.
But it did like stand out, you know, like
yeah, it's kind of like the one line in
here's
the
the
Batman.
message.
It's that one line in the Batman that just threw
Yeah.
everyone
It's
out.
the one line in the Batman. It's like racism is bad. We need to let you know this. That, you know, even though this movie is pretty much all white people, we're not racist. Like, dude, that line just really popped. The other thing is the movie is like a family film. It felt very, I mean, it's 2 hours, but just felt like so obvious. Like I will say the best scenes in the movie are the racing scenes, and there's a lot of them. So there's that, there's the tension, like, can they make it? And like, there's a certain like rhythm. You're like 8 men in a boat, right? And you've got to be in sync. If you're going to reach certain speeds, you have to be in sync. Otherwise, you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah. So now there'll be more boy band talk in the chat here.
Is there more boy band talk in the chat?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. No, look, it checks the boxes for a sports movie. You know, it's inspiring. It's, you know, you're looking for those moments where they're, you know, about to break up as a team, but then they come back together. You know, it's a good family film. You know,
it's a very good family film. It's all the great values of movies that, you know, we remember. It's positivity. It's go for your dream. You can make it, and you're going to have some struggle, but you can make it. And I really enjoyed it. I just think it's very safe. The movie is very safe, but it's a movie you could just see with your whole family and everyone. Is it on Prime? It is going to be it is in theaters.
Yeah.
It will come eventually to Prime on Amazon. But thoroughly
enjoyed.
enjoyed.
And I should mention, this is the George Clooney direction.
George Clooney directed it. And I actually ended up going to the premiere, believe it or not. I went to the premiere. And I'm giving it like just a slight recommendation, but it's a movie also you could watch with the whole family and everyone will be inspired. Everyone, like, you could watch it on Christmas Day with your family, and, you know, everyone will have a good time. And it's also like reminds me, this is the thing I did also like about the film. There's some things I just thought it played it very safe, but this is like what's refreshing about this movie. They don't make movies like this now. They don't make movies like this. It feels like a movie that was made in the 90s. It has like a Chariots of Fire type of feel, right? Like nobody probably remembers Chariots of Fire except for me. But it has that kind of like you struggle, you get your dream. It's also, you know, a period film set and true story. You know, the fact, I mean, this is also just all of America was behind this team.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. And let's not understress the point that this was the junior varsity team and not the varsity team. You know, the boys who had been rowing for years are now being upstaged by the boys who were together for a few months.
Yeah.
You know, and, I don't want to give the impression that we didn't like the movie. We did. It's just we've seen truly inspiring sports films over our lives, and these films stay with us, and we remember them. And as good as this movie is, it just doesn't reach that category. And it didn't feel like it was really going for that category at the end there.